The ceasefire starts now. A pause in the Israel-Lebanon strikes starting here at 4 o'clock now. But questions still remain about what this could mean for the broader war in the Middle East. Also in court today, jurors sit through graphic, never-released video as prosecutors continue to lay out their case against Tanner Horner. We start, though, with breaking news this afternoon. Fort Worth police and fire crews are investigating a deadly crash that triggered a hazmat response north of downtown. This is a live look at the scene from our chopper right now. It happened just before 11:30 this morning on Delga Street, right there by the Delga Park and I-35W. Police say a car crashed into a parked car before eventually stopping down the street. A passenger and a driver died there at the scene today, and fire officials then found unknown chemicals inside the car. A firefighter had to be taken to the hospital for a possible exposure. Now, officials say that there is no threat to the public, but they are still out there on the scene investigating more than 4 hours after this began. A former Irving ISD assistant bus driver is under arrest now, accused of child grooming. Police say 75-year-old Juan Gonzalez inappropriately touched an 8-year-old girl on a school bus on the way home from Jackie May Townsend Elementary. Investigators say bus video and the child's statement confirmed multiple incidents, including touching her leg and adjusting her skirt. And Irving police say there may be additional victims. Now they are asking parents to talk with their children. The district says Gonzalez has been fired and that the district is cooperating with the investigation. A potential breakthrough in the Middle East today. President Trump says the leaders of Lebanon and Israel have now agreed to begin a 10-day ceasefire that starts right here at 4 o'clock. The pause in the fighting there could pave the way for more talks between the U.S. and Iran to also potentially come to a deal. ABC's Olivia Rubin has the details today from Washington.
Just hours after Israel and Hezbollah traded strikes today, President Trump announcing Israel and Lebanon now agreeing to a 10-day ceasefire.
It's a very nice little package for about a week, and we're not going to have lots of bombs dropping, and we're going to see if we can make peace between Lebanon and Israel.
Both Israel and Lebanon confirming the ceasefire, though Israel's prime minister saying IDF troops won't withdraw from their positions in Lebanon. The new ceasefire a potential key piece in bringing Iran back to the negotiating table. The U.S. trying to end the war while threatening more strikes if no deal is made.
If there's no deal, fight or resume.
Okay, and then on gas prices, how much longer will Americans continue to see these high gas prices?
Well, they're not very high. If you look at what they were supposed to be in order to get rid of a nuclear weapon with the danger that entails. So the gas prices have come down very much over the last 3-4 days.
In the meantime, the military saying the U.S. blockade of Iranian ports is working. No ships passing through, squeezing Iran economically.
All captains of all these ships have made the wise decision not to move, transit, or run this blockade.
But publicly, Iran not backing down, calling the blockade a violation of the ceasefire, while Iranian state TV reporting the country has increased its production of military drones to 10 times the pre-war level. And on Capitol Hill today, the Republican-led House once again failing to adopt a war powers resolution, which would curtail President Trump's military actions in Iran. This is now the third time this has failed in Congress. Olivia Rubin, ABC News, Washington.
Today, a jury has been hearing what prosecutors call the most critical evidence yet in the Tanner Horner trial. Inside the courtroom, never released before video and audio from inside a delivery van detailing the final moments of 7-year-old Athena Strand's life. We want to warn you, as you can imagine with this subject material, some of these details are very difficult to hear, but they go to the heart of the state's case. Our senior crime and justice reporter, Rebecca Lopez, is there.
Today was the most gut-wrenching testimony in the trial of Tanner Horner. Jurors and everyone in the courtroom saw a video of the last moments of Athena Strand's life and the moment she was kidnapped. Prosecutors played video and audio from inside the delivery van. That video was shown only inside the courtroom and has not been released to the public. It shows Horner walking Athena to the truck, lifting her inside and shutting the door. At first, she doesn't understand what's happening. She asks him where they're going, tells him she has school the next day. Horner covers up the camera so you don't see what happens, but you hear it. Athena becomes alarmed and starts asking Horner where he is taking her, then begins to cry, asking if he's a kidnapper, begging to go home, calling for her mother. Investigators say the recording captures more than an hour of fear, pain, and violence. Inside the courtroom, jurors wiped away tears, some openly sobbing as the recording played on. Our legal expert was in the courtroom and watched the video with us.
It's a clear-cut case of premeditation, calculation, deviance, and murder.
You also hear, 3, 2, 1. You also see what happens afterwards. Jurors got to see Tanner Horner after he disposes of Athena's body. He is sitting in the driver's seat, smoking a cigarette, making phone calls, being very nonchalant. They also saw and witnessed him cleaning up the van. Prosecutors say it shows a man who simply wanted to clean up and move on. They are asking this jury to give him the death penalty. In Fort Worth, I'm Rebecca Lopez. Back to you.
Again, some very hard details to digest today. We want to remind everyone, we know that this has been a big trial that obviously a lot of people have had a lot of interest in here over the past couple of years, this case. We are streaming that entire trial, gavel to gavel, on our streaming service, WFAA Plus. You can find it and download it straight to your TV and catch that coverage there. We're going to shift gears now and talk about weather because, Jesse, we had some storms in the area, particularly on the west side of our viewing area yesterday at this time. More of us could be seeing some rain in the days ahead, but does that look severe?
No, I think that's great news. So the next best chance of rain is really early Saturday morning, and then kind of on and off throughout the day Saturday. It's cold front that's coming.
That'll be nice.
It will. It'll bring a big change in the temperatures, and it'll bring some fairly widespread rain. And again, that will not be severe. So there's the Dallas-Fort Worth area right now in the clear. I'll just show you this wide view. We are in the clear for the rest of tonight. I'm timing out that cold front coming up.
And we're taking a look at your afternoon commute. We've got a major problem along Central Expressway at Beltline affecting both sides of the highway. On the northbound side, traffic starts to slow down right around the High 5. And if you're coming from the south, it slows down just south of the US 75 and George Bush Turnpike intersection. You can see that traffic just inching along there. So again, that accident affecting both sides of Central Expressway. I can go ahead and show you that location on our map right there in Richardson at Beltline. You have lanes blocked on both sides. Now, just to the south of that location and to the east, you have this stalled truck that has been causing a major backup along I-30 Horizon Road. This has been going on since around 2:40 this afternoon. They've got a wrecker on the scene, but still not clear there. 30 eastbound Horizon. Jason?